Today, crucify my Savior. Ready? Sing.
They crucified my Savior and laid him in the tomb. They crucified my Savior and laid him in the tomb. They crucified my Savior and laid him in the tomb. An angel rolled the tomb away. Mary, she came running and looking for my Lord. Mary, she came running and looking for my Lord. Mary, she came running and looking for my Lord. An angel rolled the tomb away. He arose, he arose, he arose from the dead. He arose, he arose, he arose from the dead. He arose. He arose, he arose from the dead. An angel rolled the tomb away.
Clap for yourselves. Okay, you can sit down. Now, today we are going to learn about our environment. We are going to learn about our environment. So tell me, one thing you know about the environment. Tell me something that you know about the environment. Someone should tell me something that you know about the environment. What is the environment?
Which one?
Environment is the place that we live. Environment is the place that we live. Clap for you. Who else? Dorcas. Clap for her. Environment is the place that surrounds us. And environment is our surroundings. Everything that surrounds us. Clap for her. Okay, I've all done well. Now, what do we see in the environment? What are the things that we see in the environment? And plants. You see plants? Human beings. Leader. Buildings. Animals. Who else? Clouds. Okay. So today I'll be showing you some pictures. River bodies. Clap for yourselves. Okay, I'll be showing you some pictures. Later I'll be asking some questions. Okay? Can you see from the top?
Yes.
What can you see?
Trees.
Okay, you keep it to yourself. We are going to the next picture. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Keep it too. Look at it very well and keep it. You can see that. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Keep it too. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. You can see what they are doing.
Yes.
Get back and forth a little bit. This one does. So, this is a good
You see what's
example
going
of what
on?
I'm talking about.
Yes.
You see what's going on? see what's going on?
Yes.
Todd is watering here. We're going to water a little extra heavy the very first day, but after that, just the amounts that are on the watering chart.
You see what's going on?
Flower.
Okay. Now, tell me what's in this picture. And wait a minute. You saw somebody planting a tree. Did you see somebody planting a tree?
Yes.
Okay. What else did you see in the videos that I showed you? Erica, you saw a flower. Wisdom, you saw somebody digging a hole. I'm coming. Clap for it. Have you come out of Chidama and the Tuma? You come out of no Chidama and the Tuma?
Yeah.
Okay. Can someone should tell me that in English? Yes, raise your hand and tell me. Erica. Okay, you saw someone removing a tree from a basket. Clap for her.
Bucket.
From a bucket. Yes. What else do you see? Did you see? Okay, we will go through the pictures once again. This is the first picture that I showed you. What do you see over here? You see trees?
Yes.
And somebody said forest. This is a forest. What makes a forest? Trees and animals. Clap for her. I said if you want to answer a question, raise your hand and answer. Okay? Okay, then let's go to the next picture. It's the same forest. Now this one. What do you see?
I saw a butterfly.
And Calvin,
I saw a butterfly.
you saw a butterfly. You can see a butterfly over here. You can see a butterfly. Yes. Do you know what butterflies are? It is drinking nectar. Do you see flowers have some liquids in them?
Yes.
Some are sweet. Yes. They drink those things as their food. It's eating. It's eating from the flower. So you see what trees are? The trees, when they make flowers, butterflies feed on it. Not only butterflies, but other flies. Okay, let's continue. What can you see in the picture? Some people are not raising their hands. Eric, what can you see in the picture? You can see what? A tree. Yes, you have tried. No, from the picture here, this picture. What can you see? A seedling. All of you seedling. Clap for her. Seedling. This is a seedling. When we plant seeds and they germinate into young plants, it is called a seedling. When you nest them, you put them into, sometimes you put them into, you leave it. Sometimes you put them into rubber bags, sometimes you put them into pots. You put them into rubber bags, sometimes you put them into pots. Let's go to the next picture. What can you see?
Look for a place.
Okay. You can see a building. A house. Okay. Now look carefully. Be looking on the board. You can see something came and left.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay, later on we will be talking about it. Now here you can see someone digging a hole. They are digging a hole. Okay.
Rock it back and forth a little bit, and then tug to see if it pulls out.
Like how I was telling you before, some of the seedlings you can plant them in rubber bags. This one they plant it in a bucket. They plant it in a bucket because it's a big plant. It's a big plant, so they planted it in a bucket. Okay. What is wrong? Okay. Now you can see the seedling is in a hole. They put it in a hole. They are covering it.
Todd is watering here. We're going to water a little extra.
Now, what are they doing? You can see what they are doing. It's called mulching. All of you mulching.
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 What is it? What are they doing?
Mulching.
They are mulching. In Ewe, what do we say? Yes. Raise your hand and say. What you do? What do you name? What perform that? You put ball aji. Kai ball marker the ball aji. Amani wola mazan. Chano do chia. Oloni kwa kona dete. Ona chia na ti kwa chinire. Then ma oma. Agba. Ham yezana agba. Yezana agba. Kokona de achite. Bana chi maga kru akalate. Bana chi aka jaja maga ba ji etena akaya lanchia. No koko. No kofubo. Na oju kwa iji akaka. Ta na lo gba kokora chinchia agba he. Yona bo mulching. Na ebe kwa kule bolaji ina ba ko connect ya yona no fertilization. All of it.
Fertilization.
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 Okay. Now, let's continue. Okay, you see. You can see the plant in a wire gauze. Can you see the plant in a wire gauze?
Yes.
Yes. Why do we put the plant in a wire gauze? Why do we put the plant in a wire gauze? Okay. We want animals not to eat them. Clap for her. Let do a share go to Corintio, a bonbon abuga. A bonyama bang baton when you get your own share for more. Yes, to Pinabo. Then what will happen to the plant? It will die. Then what you have done is cause 90. Okay, now. Now you look at the board.
So clear. No. Cream like that. It's clear. Voilà.
Now you look at the board. You're looking at the board. Now we are going to read. Okay. You listen as I read. Now, the basic three peoples of Akatsico practice A visited the Mole Park. You want to visit the Mole Park?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
You want to visit it? Eh? Okay, then if you comport yourself, you will go. Eh? They visited the Mole Park. The Mole Park is a forest reserve. When we say forest reserve, it's a place that they keep forest. They conserve the forest. Ulana bana forest yokala tepama. Bana achiona nyakora kanala yokala tepama mo bunao. Udrana teparo wana no nyako. No forest reserve. We keep name allow no nama. Come yokacho USA no Africa. Obo forest adala tianya fona fan cover the tepama. Mole Park is a tourist attraction. Over tourists are Ameokachu, but Gavana Nago. Oh, in now, you people visited the Mole Park. Now, the pupils saw many tall trees. They saw many tall trees with lots of leaves. Tall trees with lots of leaves. And Achiokoko Belonchi, fine. They saw many tall trees with lots of leaves. You know what leaves are? Okay. Now, they saw butterflies flew around the trees. Butterflies flew around the trees. We just saw a butterfly. We just saw a butterfly. They flew around the trees. Next morning, Mr. Abusa promised me. I brought some seedlings to school, and he told the people that they will be planting a tree. He told the people that they will be planting a tree. He informed them that there are some steps that they will be taking. So now, we will be planting a tree today. The siblings are sent for it, they are bringing it. And I asked the headmaster, he said we should plant it there. So we will be planting it. Now, there are some steps in planting a tree. What is the first step over there? What is the first step? Can you see from the board? Erica. Now you dig a hole in the ground. You see that? In planting a tree, we first dig a hole in the ground, and secondly, Gado, its pot or bag. Okay. Now you take the seedling out of its bag or pot. As I was telling you, you have pots. You can plant your seedlings in a pot or in a bag, a black bag. Okay. Now, what do we do thirdly, Sarah? You put the seed in the hole you have dug. Okay. What do we do fourth? Zidula? Okay. You cover the roots with some soil. You cover around the plants. Fifth. And put a fence around it. You cover the plants by putting a fence around it. You fence it. And at the currency. Okay, now Mr. Abusa promise said. Now you first do what? You dig a hole. You look for a place. Then you dig your hole. Then you do what? You take the seedling out of each bag or pot. And then after that you do what? You put the seedling in the hole. You cover it with some of the soil. You water it. Then you fence around it. And to protect it from animals. Okay? Now, you go to the pictures. Now you retell the story with the pictures. Okay, this is a forest made up of trees and animals. If you want a forest like that, you have to plant trees. What are the uses of trees? Yes, we get food from trees. Clap for him. Where's Jeffrey? Yes, we get money from trees. How do you get the money from trees? Abigail. You sell the trees. You cut the trees and you sell them. Plana.
Okay.
We get medicine from trees. We get wood from trees. Wood. Eric.
Give us
Shelter. Yes. It gives us shelter. Yes. With trees, we get furniture. Clap for yourselves. This is a forest full of trees. Now, in science, we learned that they give us carbon dioxide.
Yes.
I thought somebody would tell me that. Yes, they make us breathe. Now in the forest too, animals are there. And the animals that we use, what are the uses of animals? Yes. What are the uses of animals? Erica? Source of food. Tell me one. Source of meat. Yes. Wisdom. Money. Wait, finish right now, then go. What? Yes. Research purposes. Clap for her.
So use some animals for transportation.
For transportation. For friendship. For games. For security. Yes. For sports.
For joy.
For joy. Clap for yourself. Butterflies who feed on plants. Those animals you've mentioned, they eat plants. Okay? Now, this is a seedling. That we are going to plant. This is a picture of a seedling. So now, if you bring out a seedling, you look for a place. That is why I ask you to keep this in mind. You see, they are marking that place. They are marking this place. So I can mark this place. That is where we will be planting the tree. Like how I asked the headmaster to give us a land, and he gave us in front of the class 2 pupils. So we mark that place. We will be planting 3 plants. Okay, at the right time. So you look for a place, then you do what? You dig a hole. Now, that hole that you are digging over there is big because of the plant they are going to plant. Ours is going to be small. So you dig a hole according to the plant that you want to plant. Okay? Then you remove your plant, your seedling from its bag. Yes. You remove it from the bag.
This is a good example. What I'm talking.
After that, you do what? You put it in the hole and adjust it to be straight. You make it to stand. Never do achia obola. Achichiganida. What you do? Oh, na ko dara do mo kuna ko ba maglon. Na ko ba maglon. Ajo. So next, you cover it with the soil around it. You cover it. Why do you think we have to cover it? Why do you think we have to cover it? You can tell me.
When we didn't cover it, it will die.
It will die. Yes. To make it firm in the ground. That dolanchia. I got Johnny. They have the kukukamu. Type and you can call you going to chop. Now then you water it.
Watering here, we're going to water a little extra heavy the very first day, but after that, just okay, you can see that it takes a little bit to soak away, but we can't run downhill, and we are planting a slight side hill, so this dike is retaining all of it.
Now, you mulch it. I told you mulching. You log up for Okay. Now, after that, you fence it. After that, then you fence it. You put a fence around it. So now, one of you should come and tell me what you have learned. I had better if you come to the front and tell me. You speak loud. I'll be at the back and you watch me. Yes. English. Hey, keep quiet. Listen to Bajagli.
We learned about before you plant it.
You just first. Tell me what you have remembered.
Hey, stop laughing at
The tree inside the wood.
Okay.
It cover it.
You have finished. Clap for her. Another clap. Someone to tell me again. Another person should tell me his or her own version. To plant a tree, first you do what? Oh, tell me what you have seen.
Yeah.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
And cover it. If you finish covering it, you water the plant.
Clap for her. I want another person to tell me what you have seen. Yes, a boy. Adade, come and tell me what you have seen. Where in my class? Come and tell me something. Okay, tell me. What do you do when you want your friend to talk? Yes. Quiet. Sit down. Okay, you have tried. Clap for him. And Aloja.
What I did and more around.
Clap for him. Okay. That is how we plant a tree. Okay. Now you can move on.